that she's the one that kind of like, she's like the backbone. Like she's like the scheduler, organizer, make it happen person, right? Like,
oh,
digs in.
absolutely. I tell people all the time because, like, you know, I'm the head of the business. I'm the face of the business. You know, people walk in the door, they always ask for me. They want to see me. They want to hear it. Like Ricky tells me, I'm only allowed to tell one story per customer. You know, and but you know, I'm the face of a television show. We did a show for National Geographic called Abandoned. You know, I'm the face of all that. And but this is, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm honest with people. I mean, it takes a village, and she is like the head of the village. You know, like I tell people all the time, Walt Disney did not build Disney World. So I'm like a low budget Walt Disney. You know, because I come up with these crazy ideas, but I really don't.
Like 99% of them never make it out past me.
Look, you throw enough stuff on the wall, something's going to stick, you know.
I literally live by that. I'm not kidding. I learned that phrase a long time ago. And sometimes when the tunnels are closing in of opportunity, I think just throw another pile and something's going to stick.
I mean, two of my favorite guys are Walt Disney and Richard Branson. You know, Richard Branson, if you watch, you know, his life, his best friend, they interviewed him and they're like, yes, he wanted to sell Christmas trees. We bought Christmas trees and then they died. And it's like, oh my God. But then he's like, and then he wanted to sell cockatoos and we bought cockatoos and they died. And I'm like, and I'm watching this special on Richard Branson at like 3:00 in the morning because I couldn't sleep because I kind of, you know, I'm like a live wire. And what an amazing, he just never gave up. And that's, you know, it's perseverance. And Richard Branson, the only reason he's as wealthy as he is because he never gave up. And that's, you know, like Tucker, the Tucker automobile, my oldest son is named Tucker. And it's not because I thought the name was spectacular. It was what was behind the name. And if you watch A Man in His Dreams about Preston Tucker, you know, he was up against some pretty hard stuff and he never gave up. You know.
I think that's kind of essential for anyone who does something that's innovative is you're going to have a lot of failures in order to get to success because that's how you learn.
Yeah. Mistakes.
Yeah.
I say all the time, some of my biggest mistakes turned out to be like people to this day ask me like, how did you make that? And I mean, as a creator or an artist, you don't want to say, well, you know what? I cut that too short. And I just said, let's go with it. And it turned out to be beautiful. So.